Today is my third and final workout here at the commercial gym. I've been treating myself to a short break from my basement setup. This place has some nice equipment, but also a few things that made me miss home. Now, if you're ready, let's begin. I started with the leg press. This machine is no joke. The sled alone weighs 136 pounds. The big plates that I'm using are 100 pounds each. Picking them up feels like its own warm-up set. Different leg press machines use different angles. A steep angle loads the quads more but shortens the range, and a shallow angle hits more glutes. My ankle and hip mobility limited my depth today. A shorter range still works the quads hard, as long as I stay in control and keep the hips down. Foot placement changes the work. Low on the platform hits the quads more, and high on the platform shifts the work to the glutes more, and wide brings the inner thighs in. I kept my feet low to keep the quad focus strong. Keep the hips down to protect the lower back. Next was the hack squat. The starting weight on the sled is 110 pounds, and it feels heavy right away. This machine locks you into a set path. That fixed path keeps steady tension on the quads the whole time. I place my feet low on the platform. This shifts work to the lower quads and avoids the more glute-heavy stance. My knees felt good with this setup. Hack squats often hit the rectus femoris well because your torso stays upright. Push your back into the pad for smoother reps. Low foot placement increases quad tension fast. Then I moved to leg extensions. At home, I lean back about 45 degrees to bring the rectus femoris into the lift. This seat did not adjust much, so I pushed it all the way back. Extensions isolate the quads and let you control the stretch. Slow reps help the VMO fire, which helps knee tracking. Pointing your toes up removes calf help and keeps the focus on the quads. Slow eccentrics build more strength. Remember to keep the hips down to avoid swinging. The RDL was almost the same as what I do at home. RDLs load the hamstring for a long stretch. The hips move back instead of down. The bar stays close to the legs. This lift builds the posterior chain from top to bottom. A good RDL pays off in better rows, better swings, and safer hip hinges. Keep a slight bend in the knee, and no bouncing. Keep the bar close to the legs to protect the lower back. At home, I use a seated leg curl. This gym only had the lying version, so I use that instead. Both train the hamstrings well. The lying curl isolates the mid-range and keeps the hips still. Keeping the hips down makes each rep honest. It also supports the knee flexing side of the hamstrings, which helps with RDL strength. Do not lift the hips off the pad. For calves, I use the leg press machine. At home, I use my leverage squat for these. This version felt different, but still hit the calves pretty hard. The key is the stretch at the bottom. Holding that stretch builds a lot of tension. Foot angle can shift where you feel it. Toes in hits the outer head. Toes out hits the inner head. Neutral hits both. Slow lowering builds more size. Do not bounce at the bottom. Next, I use the hip adductor machine, or the good girl machine. I don't have this at home, so I gave it a try. These muscles stabilize the hips during squats and deadlifts. Strong adductors help you stay balanced at the bottom of squat. They also help prevent the knees from caving in. This machine gets teased a lot, but it has real value. Control the reps, no snapping back. Adductors are strong muscles. Do not skip them. So what did I think of this gym? It was just okay. The water fountain was broken. One of the urinals was broken. The locker room had fans everywhere after what looked like a flood. They have a Nordic curl machine, but I'm not ready for a full flat Nordic yet. The angle I use at home still helps me quite a bit. I did like the variety of cable attachments, so points for that. That wraps up my third workout here. Next time I'll be back in my home gym. I'm not sure yet what the focus will be, but it will feel good to return to my normal setup. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have a great day.